Welcome everyone to today's episode. If you're an SME operating in the defense industry or dreaming to, this conversation is for you. Today, we're talking about something many avoid, but no one can survive without: quality management. In this session, the defense suppliers, primes, and international procurement bodies can find insight about quality management in their scope of work.
Well, this topic is absolutely essential if you're a defense supplier, especially as an SME. It is also critical for people who would like to build their careers in the defense industry as quality professionals.
Let's start with the most basic question. Why is quality management such a big deal in the defense industry? Why does quality matter so much?
Great question. In defense industry, quality isn't about perfection. It's about trust and eligibility. Without a strong quality management system, SMEs face tender disqualification, contract penalties, supplier downgrades, and of course, a damaged reputation. In this industry, failing quality isn't just costly. It can remove you from the supply chain entirely.
So, if I'm a small-medium defense supplier, what exactly is expected of me? Could you clarify the framework for us briefly?
Think of it as 3 layers: ISO 9001, the foundation; AS 9100 or AQAP 2110, depending on market and customer. Configuration and traceability controls were specific to defense and aerospace. This structure proves you can deliver consistently, document decisions, and trace any issue back to its origin.
That sounds formal, but what does implementation look like on the ground? I mean, what should SMEs actually do?
Let's break it down into essentials. 1. Standardized processes. You need documented processes for everything: sales, design, production, testing, delivery, templates, revision control, consistent workflows. You can start with Word, Excel, SharePoint. You don't need expensive software on day one. 2. Configuration and change control.
This is one defense customers love talking about, right?
Absolutely. In defense, a change is never simple. Design updates affect cost, lead time, testing, suppliers, documentation, certification. So you need a controlled process, formal approvals, impact analysis, and traceable records. Next comes 3. Risk-based approach. Tools like DFMEA, PFMEA, and risk registers shift the mindset from reacting to problems to preventing them. 4. Supply chain quality.
Because a bad supplier can ruin everything?
Exactly. Defense supply chains are only as strong as the weakest link. So SMEs must approve suppliers, score their performance, audit critical ones, adjust incoming inspection based on risk. That's how reliability is built. Let me move to the next important one. 5. Production and traceability. Defense requires repeatability. Serial tracking, batch tracking, calibration management, first article inspection. They are all part of the structure. If a customer asks for the history of one part from 3 years ago, you should be able to find it. Another important aspect is 6. NCR, Kappa, and problem-solving culture.
You're saying mistakes aren't the issue, repeated mistakes are, right?
Perfectly said. A mature system turns failures into learning. Tools like 5. Why fishbone analysis, 8D, or Kappa tracking help prevent recurrence, not just fix symptoms. Well, there is a control method as well. That is 7. Internal audits and management reviews. These aren't paperwork sessions. They're reality checks. Management must review data, not assumptions. KPIs like on-time delivery, supplier quality, cost of poor quality, customer complaints, audit trends tell the true story.
So if a company wants to know whether their quality system is working, what should they measure? How do SMEs measure success?
A few powerful KPI examples can be as follows. On-time delivery, aim for 95%. Scrap defect cost, 1% of cost. Supplier PPM and delivery rate tracked and improving. Kappa closure, 100% closed on schedule. Audit findings, decreasing year over year. If these improve, the culture is improving.
How long does it take an SME to become strong in quality? Can we create a growth roadmap?
Realistically, about 12 to 24 months, depending on discipline. A typical roadmap: 0-3 months, basic documentation and controls. 4 to 9 months, supplier system, risk audits. 10 to 18 months, AS 100 ton Kappa alignment. 18 to 24 months, digitalization and performance culture. It's not instant, but it's transformative.
Do companies need expensive software? Are there any tools that help?
Not in the beginning. Good starting tools may include SharePoint, Odoo, Jira, NetInspect. etc. Digitalization should serve the culture, not replace it.
This has been incredibly clear and honestly inspiring. Thank you for your time. Goodbye everyone, and hope to meet again in another Light Papers coaching brief session.
Thank you, and one final message for quality professionals. Quality isn't a cost. Quality is the multiplier of everything a defense SME does. When companies build a culture of consistency, documentation, learning and discipline, their competitiveness skyrockets.